Hi everyone, and on today's video I'm not going to talk about a film camera or a tube amplifier. Instead I'm gonna talk about this thing. This is a VHS-C camcorder from 1997. Well, back in 1997 we didn't have the internet, but retailers, they were nice enough to give us catalogs from different brands. Here's one from JVC, and I was browsing it, dreaming about what I would be able to afford if I had money. And watching these catalogs only made me want to grow up, to get money to get myself something like this, a nice hi-fi system or anything like it. But anyways, the video camera, or the camcorder, just like this, was a way to document your journey and taking home movies of your friends and family. And today it sounds kind of trivial since everyone's got a camcorder in his pocket called a cell phone, but back in the day, if you didn't have a camcorder, well, you were out of luck. So this camera is the Panasonic's VX-22, and it's a pretty cool looking thing with all the stickers. Obviously back then something high-tech had to have cool stickers with all these colors to tell you what the thing was capable of doing. This one was pretty neat with this feature. It's a tilty flippy screen, and back in the day, you see, nowadays people, they want an optical viewfinder, but if you were taking videos like this back then, well, it was old-fashioned. The top of the line was doing it like this, with a very bright LCD screen on the side of the camera. Well, the pink sticker on it says a fingerprint-resistant LCD. Well, it's not a touch screen. Digital effects, 5 modes, and we're gonna have a look at these. 8 color titles. We also have a look, and infrared remote control. I still have it, but anyways, we're not gonna use it because I'm gonna use this camera to do this. There we are, a YouTube video shot on VHS-C. How cool is that? Let's give it a try. Most people were using these for holidays and vacations, and the whole video here is using the footage from the VHS, the sound and the image. And on the LCD screen, the image doesn't look that bad. I mean, it was already better than what the early cell phones were doing. The zoom function on this camcorder is pretty neat and pretty powerful. Compared to what you got on a film camera, it was, yeah, kind of surprising how good it was. And obviously you can forget about image stabilization. That thing didn't come up until a few years later. The only reason I got myself a VHS-C camcorder was because I was able to use a VHS cassette adapter and play it back on a home video recorder, unlike HI-8. Although some film school students might have used a camera like this to create movies, these cameras were used by everyday people who wanted to document traveling and memories especially. If you have a look at this, this is my great-grandfather, the person who taught me how to use soldering iron. This is my Aunt Julia, my Aunt Victoria. If it wasn't for a camcorder like this, these images, they would only exist in my memory. But thanks to VHS camcorders, I'm now able to share it with the world. How cool is that? Talking about the effect, and just look at this. This is the normal. This is what they call negative solarization. Well, looks like an aquarelle drawing to me. Sepia and black and white. Cheesy effect if you ask me, but you have to remember that people didn't have iMovie or Windows Movie Maker back then to edit. In fact, they were not editing at all. They were just shooting straight up onto the tape and playing it back just like that. Yeah, those were the days. At least with this effect I can make it look like the footage was shot in the 60s. Although it would have been silent, so it would look like this. Oh, what am I doing, man? Talking about the image quality, well, remember that most people were watching these footage on a CRT TV that was a little bit more forgiving than a modern day HD screens. And back then it was undistinguishable from what you would get from the TV broadcast. So obviously it does not compare to what you get now with a 4K video or even Full HD, but back in the day it was considered excellent. And that's all I've got for you today. Oh, I forgot to talk about the titles. Well, you're in luck. These titles, they are ready-made, you cannot personalize them, and they look a little bit cheesy. But this is what you will get. There we are, the end. This is the end, my friends. Anyways, if you liked this video, please send your comment by fax machine or mail, because it's the 90s. If you enjoyed this video topic, kind of special, I admit, well, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. As always, thank you for watching, and see you later, alligators. Goodbye.